Unbelievable. Another slow start for the guys wearing orange. It's absolutely insane. Hello, guys, and welcome back to 365 Analytics. And today will be a very, very short video as I'm just going to address the loss to the New England Patriots for the Cincinnati Bengals yesterday as Jacoby Brissett and the Patriots stormed into Paycor Stadium and absolutely bullied the Bengals for 4 quarters. It's pretty much an understatement, but absolutely bullied the Bengals for 4 quarters, eventually winning the game. Every year, Every year it's the same exact thing with the slow starts, with the winless starts, with the week 1 loss, with the Burrow performance. Every single year it's the same thing. It's just joint practices with Chicago and Indianapolis, still not fix it. Burrow gets volume in the preseason with the offensive starters, not fixed. And the same exact result come week 1 time where they just lose. They lose to a really bad team, one of the worst teams they'll play all year now, the New England Patriots. It's just absolutely pathetic, and it's on the road in Arrowhead Stadium next week, which is probably going to be an 0-2 start. You'll see my picks video on Wednesday, but it's just not good. It's not good. The vibes aren't good around here right now. Obviously, Chase didn't reach an extension. Did play a limited amount. Played about 84% of the snaps. But man, it's just bad. It's just bad. Had nothing fixes. Zach Taylor's play calling and play designing was absolutely atrocious. In my opinion, run defense, Stevenson gashed us for 4 quarters, put like 120 yards on the ground up on us. Absolutely crazy. And I mean, we knew the run defense was gonna be a problem. Like Sheldon Rankins, obviously a 3 tech, a pass rushing 3 tech, not a run stopping D tackle. Same thing with BJ Hill. His specialty is pass rushing. And they had J2 J2 did make a few good plays in the Pats game yesterday, but he's a really solid depth. He's a really solid depth nose tackle, but either way, I mean, the defensive tackle room without McKinley Jackson, without Chris Jenkins Jr., either way, it's just pretty disheartening to see how they just let Reader walk. They kind of lowballed him, and it's pretty disheartening that the run defense is going to regress at this point. And we have to talk about the offense, obviously, which was a big part of it. Well, actually, we'll talk about the defense and the tackling first. The tackling from the defense, the yards after contact was absolutely crazy. Literally, like I don't think I've ever seen a tackling performance like that from Lou Anarumo's defense. Like Dax Hill was missing tackles, Mike Hilton, Geno Stone. Obviously, Geno Stone had the interception knocked out of his hands by Hunter Henry, but there was countless missed tackles at the line of scrimmage. Hubbard got off the edge, missed a few tackles. Like the missed tackling has to be emphasized in practice this week, and it was just bad. It was just bad. The tackling has to be better. That was like really the main takeaway. But from the offensive standpoint of things, I mean, like Burrow, I've seen worse from Burrow. The Bears game in 2021 week 2, the Steelers game 2022 week 1. I've seen worse from Burrow. I've seen very much worse from Burrow. But that 3rd and 10 on the game-winning drive where after when it was when he just good protection from the offensive line, single high safety, Chase and Yoshivas both running deep routes, had him. It was worth taking the chance, but he just panics and accepts the Zach Moss check down that led to like or 4th and 4, and then Zach Taylor opted to punt. Ryan Rico was very good, but that's besides the point. Trent Brown got worked a few times on the right tackle. Alex Kappa had one of his worst performances I've ever seen on him in a Bengals uniform. The left side of the offensive line was solid. Volson was solid. Orlando Brown Jr. was solid. Ted Karras was solid. But other than that, man, I don't know. I don't know. Zach Moss had a solid game. Obviously, saw Mixon drop 160 yards yesterday, but yeah, it's just disheartening, and it's really onto Kansas City at this point. I can't dwell on it much longer. The Patriots, Brissett was really solid. Brissett looked like Cam Newton at points out there, the way he was evading pressure. Oh, one more thing. The Patriots' makeshift offensive line with Michael Jordan, former Bengal, who was absolutely atrocious. He's Layden Robinson on it. Vidarian Lowe. Trey Hendrickson was the only one on the D line generating any sort of pressure, which is just really disheartening and pathetic. Sheldon Rankins got absolutely worked by Michael Jordan today, and it was just an overall bad performance. Bengals like week 1 performance. It's at this point, it's on to Kansas City. On to Kansas City, and you guys will see me back on Wednesday with the game picks. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please consider liking, subscribing, and it's just bad, man. 0-1. I'll see y'all Thursday, off Wednesday. Later.